Good morning, YouTube. Well, good afternoon now. I decided to make a video about my experience applying to Interac. Since my seminar is tomorrow, I just wanted to do a quick video about the application process up to this point. It's been fairly simple. I applied online like everybody else, and within 24 hours I got a phone call from an Interac recruiter, and I emailed them a time that worked for me for a phone interview, which was the next day. And it was a brief phone interview, maybe 15 to 30 minutes. I forgot everything we talked about, but it was just basic interview questions. Why do you want to work in Japan? Would you be open to doing certain duties within the school system? And just the recruiter learning more about you and your aspirations for wanting to travel to another country and teach English in Japan. So it went well. I liked the recruiter. Pretty basic questions, and she was fun to talk to, and pretty open. So after the phone interview ended, I was told that if I was selected to go on to the next process, I would be getting an email about the next step. And I guess I was lucky to hear from the recruiter that she liked me enough to tell me that I was going to move on to the next process, which was great. So I got the email maybe within 24 hours about my seminar date, which will be tomorrow, April 11th. And I was given a bunch of information within this email as far as things I should print out, things I should submit to either the Utah office or bring with me to my seminar for them to submit to the Tokyo headquarters for review. So I sent most of my documentation, which included a background check, 2 passport photos, a resume, which had to be set up a certain way. What else? There were some other forms that they wanted us to print out, but everything should be within the email that they send you if you make it up to this point. So I sent all those documents out. They received them. The only thing I'm waiting for now is just our 2 passport photos, because even the passport photos, they have to be taken to a specific size. I think from the chin to the top of the face, from the chin to the top of the head, your passport photo had to be within 22 to 28 millimeters. So by US standards, it would be too large. At least the face would be too large. So I had to get them. So I had to get that taken at a different place and just get it to the specific size that Interac wanted, which was fine. I got that done yesterday, and now at this point I'm just preparing for my demo lesson, which you will have to create prior to the seminar. And it shouldn't be too bad from what I've heard and read from different YouTubers and sources online. It's a fairly easy process compared to other companies that may actually do a 30-minute demo lesson plan. Like, say, there was one that I applied to recently. Well, generally others, they may actually do a 30-minute demo lesson plan. So this one only needs to be at least 6 minutes, no more than that. It's really specific, and what's great about Interac is that they actually tell you what they want out of you from the demo lesson plan, and they provide you with at least 3 different scenarios that you can yourself present during this part. They're not looking for too much of you as a new teacher, or even if you're someone who has experience. they are more or less looking for someone who can take direction and be able to follow instructions as far as the lesson plans that they present to you. So I'm going to be basing my lesson plan on shopping, and I'll be using an activity that was presented from one of the other recruiters, so it won't be too difficult. I've never taught before, so it's great that Interac does this, that they provide videos that applicants can use and present at the seminar, and hopefully it'll help them feel less nervous during the entire process. I think during my interview there may be 10 plus people, so I'm not sure how long the seminar will actually be. It starts at 9, and given that there's that many people there, I figured it'll take a while, but hopefully it won't last for more than 5 hours. But they say be prepared to stay longer, so I guess we'll see. If you guys have any questions about the interview process or anything after that, just feel free to let me know. I'm definitely going to do a follow-up video tomorrow, just because everything will be at least fresh in my mind. I can at least vouch for how the process went, how my interviewers were, what type of questions they asked, just in case anybody else is thinking about applying for the fall or the winter sessions, because depending on which depending on what time of the year you're applying, you'll either be split up into either the winter or the fall. And since I applied in March, I should be hearing about a fall departure. I've heard in most cases some people will go earlier, maybe. So I'll just let you guys know, and catch you guys later.